Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. In a moment that has shaken the internet and sparked headlines across every corner of the digital world, Megyn Kelly, once known for her sharp commentary, courtroom poise, and relentless presence on Fox News and NBC, has taken a new kind of stand, and this time, it's not behind a news desk. At 54 years old, Megyn Kelly just posted a bikini photo that has left fans stunned, critics buzzing, and media outlets scrambling to respond. The photo, simple in concept, yet seismic in its impact, shows Kelly poolside, radiant and powerful, dressed in a two-piece that leaves very little to the imagination. But this was not just a vacation snap. This was a statement, a declaration, a reminder that age, confidence, and femininity are not mutually exclusive, and that the public's perception of a woman in her 50s is ripe for a revolution. The moment the image hit social media, it was as if the digital world froze. Within minutes, the photo had racked up thousands of likes, retweets, and shares. Headlines from tabloids to legacy publications followed suit. Megyn Kelly stuns in bikini at 54. Former anchor defies age norms. Megyn Kelly goes viral, and it's not for politics. This wasn't about polarizing opinions or controversial interviews. This was about presence, about impact, about Megyn Kelly taking control of her image in an era where public women are dissected at every angle, and she did it unapologetically. For years, Megyn Kelly has been a polarizing figure in American media. She's faced off with presidents, challenged her own networks, endured public backlash, and still stood tall. But through all those controversies, one thing remained constant: the media's obsession with how she looked. Her blonde hair, her makeup, her clothes. It seemed that no matter how sharp her questions were, the conversation always circled back to her appearance. Now, at 54, Megyn has flipped the script. She's not waiting for a red carpet or a formal photo shoot. She's showing herself on her terms, unfiltered, unbothered, and undeniably radiant. But what makes this moment more than just viral fodder is the deeper conversation it has sparked. Fans across the world, particularly women, have taken to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to voice their admiration. "This is what 54 looks like," one commenter wrote. "Powerful, bold, and beautiful." Another added, "Megyn Kelly showing off her body like this is a breath of fresh air. She's not playing by anyone's rules anymore." And perhaps that's the real headline. Megyn Kelly is done playing by the rules. It's no secret that, in the world of television, especially cable news, there is a double standard. Male anchors age into trusted and seasoned roles. Women, on the other hand, are often replaced, pushed aside, or shamed for aging. Megyn Kelly has long fought against that tide. And this photo may be her most personal rebellion yet. She's not hiding wrinkles. She's not photoshopping away life. She's embracing her moment, and she's doing it in a bikini. But beyond the glamour of the image, there's also vulnerability. To post a bikini photo at 54, knowing it will be dissected, judged, and perhaps even mocked, takes courage. It takes an unshakable sense of self-worth. And that's something Kelly seems to have cultivated in recent years, especially since stepping away from traditional networks and launching her own podcast and media presence. She's unfiltered now, not just in her opinions, but in her presentation of self. That honesty is resonating with audiences in a powerful way. Let's talk about the timing of this moment. It's no coincidence that Kelly's photo comes amid a larger cultural shift. We're seeing celebrities like Jennifer Lopez, Halle Berry, and Nicole Kidman redefining what aging looks like. These women aren't fading into the background. They're taking center stage, whether in fashion campaigns, fitness routines, or public discourse. Megyn Kelly joining that conversation matters. Because unlike those women, she didn't come from Hollywood. She comes from journalism, a world even more rigid and judgmental when it comes to female presentation. Her choice to step into that visual narrative adds layers of nuance to the cultural moment, and let's not ignore the reactions from her critics. Some have predictably lashed out, accusing Kelly of vanity, attention-seeking, or hypocrisy. But those criticisms only serve to highlight the double standard that still exists. Why is it empowering when a 54-year-old male actor shows off his physique, but controversial when a woman does the same? Why is aging gracefully celebrated in theory, but policed in practice when women actually take control of their narratives? These are the questions Kelly's photo forces us to confront. For decades, society has dictated how women should age, quietly, modestly, invisibly. Megyn Kelly just said no to all of that, and she said it with one photo. Let's dive into the cultural impact. Within 24 hours, fashion blogs were analyzing her swimsuit choice. Health sites were speculating on her diet and exercise routines, and lifestyle influencers were drawing inspiration for age-positive content. Some even hailed the image as a new standard for aging in media. Less about pretending to be young, and more about owning who you are at any stage in life. And perhaps that's what makes this moment so universal. It's not just about Megyn Kelly. It's about every woman who has ever felt dismissed after 40. Every woman who's been told to cover up, to tone it down, to act her age. Kelly's photo wasn't just a bikini shot. It was a refusal to be erased. It was visibility. It was defiance. It was pride. From a branding perspective, the move was brilliant. Kelly's independent media platform has grown significantly in the last few years, with her podcast regularly topping charts. This viral moment has only amplified her reach, drawing in new followers who may not have cared about her political commentary, but are inspired by her personal authenticity. She has effectively expanded her brand from commentator to cultural icon, and she's done it without anyone's permission. What comes next for Kelly is hard to predict. She could use this momentum to launch a lifestyle brand, a book on aging, or even a documentary series about media and body image. But even if she does nothing more with it, the moment stands on its own. It has etched itself into the cultural timeline, not just as a trending topic, but as a turning point. The message to her followers, fans, and even her fiercest critics is crystal clear. You can't define me. I define me. It's easy to underestimate the power of a single image. But in this digital era, where millions are watching, posting, and reacting in real time, that power can be seismic. And Megyn Kelly, at 54, just caused a digital earthquake. The proof is in the picture. But the story is in the woman behind it. A woman who, after decades in the public eye, has decided to take back the narrative, bikini and all. That's it for today's video on Daily Gossip. If you were surprised, inspired, or just can't stop thinking about Megyn Kelly's bold move, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a juicy update. Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay unapologetically you.